she's racist.
Track you from here to Hong Kong. I will get the fattest steak after this. And
after seeing all that, is there really any need for a big introduction here? From a deranged hairstylist to a Russian woman possibly possessed by the devil, these are the times when cops served instant karma to Karens. It was April 4th, 2024, and just an ordinary day in Florida. The crowd was enjoying their meal at the 900 Degrees pizza place. At some point, a woman came in, ordered food, and didn't want to pay. And that's when the cops got involved.
Awesome. Did we get this figured out?
No.
Okay.
I need my boyfriend to pay my bill. And what happened was my other phone, my phone doesn't have Wi-Fi in there.
Let's take this outside.
Sorry. My dad did 44 years in the NYPD.
Okay.
You can call him.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter. I had money in my account and now I don't.
He's in charge here.
Okay, I had money in my account and now I don't.
Okay.
This happens to me all the time. My car broke down. You're like, you can see it.
Well, you need to pay your bill.
I know. I'm gonna make money if I have my phone to make money.
Well, you need to pay your bill now.
Okay, you have to take me to jail.
I'm not entirely sure if she was trying to use reverse psychology there, or maybe she was hoping they wouldn't take her to jail over unpaid pizza. She also casually mentioned her father being a cop, which obviously has nothing whatsoever to do with this situation. It was probably just a ploy to get special treatment.
So you're not going to pay your bill?
No, I'm gonna pay my bill if I have my phone.
Are you going to pay your bill right now?
I'm gonna try.
Where's your phone?
In the bar, probably in my bag, or sometimes it vanishes because God just does that to me.
I'm confused. How are you going to pay your bill with your phone?
I'm gonna ask people on Facebook to pay my bill. Morgan Wallen, he does do that.
All right, sit here and do it.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, I do.
Where's that?
In there. I had money in my account.
Are we going to pay the bill today?
I want to.
Not with asking Morgan Wallen. To pay the bill here.
Okay, my dad.
Your dad means nothing to me. To be completely honest, he means nothing.
I know, NYPD cops hate you guys too.
That's fine. It doesn't matter that he's NYPD or not.
This woman's just all over the place. First she claimed she could pay, then she claimed her friends from Facebook would pay, and then she said she'd ask Morgan Wallen, presumably that country singer who was on The Voice. And then it was her father's turn to pay. It makes you wonder who's next in line.
Your dad is not anywhere.
My mom can pay my bill. I went to her house to try to get it.
Okay, is your mom willing to come here and pay your bill right now?
Yes, if you call her.
Okay.
If you call her, she's not going to believe me. She thinks I'm a psycho. She's stealing my kids from me. We can trauma bond all day long, but we're not going to do that.
Okay. Is this your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. Are you a registered owner of the vehicle?
Yes, I am.
You don't have anything inside this vehicle to pay your bill.
No, I have $7 to pay my bill.
Papa 3015 St. John's.
My ex-boyfriend to come and pay it for me. He will do that, but I need a phone to do that.
Now she'd have us believe that even though her mother thinks she's a psycho and is trying to take her kids away no less, she'd still be willing to come down and pay for her pizza. That doesn't seem very likely, does it? Well, let's check in on the other cop and see what he's up to.
What's your bill?
I can print it.
Cool. She's sitting here trying to come up with all this stuff about how she wants to try to get them out. So we're not have
Well,
to.
she walked here. Like, she walked in here with no car, and then she drove off in that maroon car. So someone had to drop, like, I was like, either she's a magician, she's a movie star that's just trying to cause trouble for PR. Like, I don't know what, I just can't read it all, and I'm like,
Do you guys want to press charges?
she can't pay her bill yet.
It looks like the cops are about to serve this Karen some instant karma. She's probably sensing that just might happen. So that list she has of potential bill payers just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Larry will pay my bill.
Larry? Who's Larry?
Larry, my ex-boyfriend. All my ex-boyfriends are friends of mine. They'll pay my bill. They have jobs. But I need my phone to work, to call them, and my phone is dead. I can go to my house and charge it. I can walk there and leave my car here and my bag here.
Okay. You leave your bag here? You stay here often?
I'm a spotter.
Okay. All right. Where is your residence right now?
Right there, 130,
Which car did you come here?
in the red car.
Thank you. And you said you're not going to pay this?
No, I am going to pay it tomorrow.
Okay. Well, that's not going to help me. All right. Give me his money back.
Really?
Yeah.
This woman had every opportunity to leave before the cops got there. And now she's off to jail over a stupid pizza. But just wait till you hear what she's being charged with.
You're going to jail right now for defrauding an innkeeper.
I did it before. What the
You're failing to pay your bill.
I'm not failing to pay my bill. I need my bag so I can make some phone calls and my pizza and my meal.
No, you're not taking that.
Now I'm not gonna get my kids
26,
back.
thank you.
Do you have anything on you that's gonna go
Yes,
into the
I have a
jail?
knife.
St.
in
John's. Okay.
Does she really have a knife, or is she just being dumb? Defrauding an innkeeper sounds pretty medieval. And then things get even weirder when she starts talking like Christopher Walken.
Get my bag so I can call my dad. If he can pay my bill.
Oh, yeah. She's gonna be 10-15. My friend's still
Or my
trying to-
mom. I'm not a defrauder. This happens to me all the time. All your friends know me.
So you said you have a knife up your.
Yes, I do. You want to come get it?
No.
I
do
didn't
not
think so.
want to. Okay.
In the meantime, the other officers tried to collect the suspect's belongings from the pizza place. At this point, if anyone deserves some pizza on the house, it's these officers after all the trouble they've been through. Maybe a few slices might make all this trouble worth it.
Doesn't work all day. So you know.
Appreciate it. Holy cow. Did she buy that one from you guys?
Well, yes, she bought
Well,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then she brought these?
Yeah, those were in there. Bag. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Austin.
Yeah, not a problem, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Want to come back?
I appreciate you.
No, for
Okay,
real.
cool.
Thank you. If you guys have a break a little bit later, your pizza's on me. Okay.
Cool.
Looks like the cops are getting a nice big slice of free pizza after all. After dealing with this obnoxious person and wasting lots of time on unpaid bills, it's nice to see these cops get some gratification in the end. As for our Karen, since she bragged about having a knife hidden somewhere, a female officer was called in to do the search.
Her name is Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
Hi, how are you?
Shitty day. Oh, you look so pretty.
Thank you. I was going to my boyfriend's house, but I didn't
You
want
look
to.
so pretty to go to a.
Real quick.
Come on out, Fred. You said you got some up there?
No, I don't. I was kidding.
Well,
Okay.
not something to joke about.
That's about the dumbest thing you could joke about while getting arrested. There's nothing to gain whatsoever, except maybe another charge. But Danielle's been so erratic that saying something that stupid is pretty fitting.
I'm not gonna do a whole.
I was
Hey,
kidding.
before she does that, let me ask you. I just talked to your mom on the phone, and she said that you didn't pay your bill at some bar last night.
No, because this happens to me all the time.
Well, if you didn't have money to pay
I
your bill
did
last
have
night,
money. I have
why would you
$7.5
come
million.
Okay, all right.
All right. He has to
He's
ask you
being
a
an.
question. No, he's asking you a question. This is
My
wrong.
dad did 44 years in the NYPD. I did 20 years in the NYPD.
Okay, so
I'm retired.
No, you're not.
do you have anything up your hoo-ha?
No,
God, I don't want to look.
I know.
Come on.
I don't.
I'm
I
gonna check it.
I can't even. I
Just at least do a pat down.
like,
Step
I,
out
I
of the
can't thing because my legs are stuck because they're chubby.
You're athletic. You're not chubby. And don't call us chubby, woman. All right, just put your stomach up there. Your dress is so cute.
I need my bag. And
I didn't. Go ahead. We're gonna get it. But go ahead. Thank you.
As the officer mentioned, Danielle was charged with defrauding an innkeeper. I wonder what the punishment looked like for that back in medieval times. What do you think? Hopefully Danielle did not end up being shackled in chains and left in a dark, damp dungeon. Cops are not called to pizza places very often, and they almost never get called to the dentist office. Yet on January 2nd, 2024, that's exactly where they were headed. Supposedly, a woman there was causing a disturbance.
Hi, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, of course.
She's over here.
Okay. What's going on?
So they called the cops. They have the cops here now. There is nothing here. All I asked was just for my documentation about what happened here and what went on, and they refused to give me my paperwork, and that's all I asked. That's it. I don't understand why it's a problem or an issue for me to get my documentation of what happened today.
Did I refuse to give it
Yes,
to you?
you refused to give it to me, and you told me no.
I said
No.
she just left the chair.
I
I
didn't-
was unable to have documentation
I didn't just-
until I
Wait, let me
compile it.
finish. Okay.
Until I compile it,
Mhm.
I asked her if she would like to come back for it.
Okay, do you
Fine.
understand her?
No, ma'am. Please. Because I was sitting
I'm not
in
going to
that-
argue with you.
I'm
about
not
this.
trying to argue with you, ma'am.
Did you see the way she motioned at the female officer? As if she was signaling for her to keep her mouth shut? She apparently thinks everybody needs to shut up when she's speaking. But so far, she hasn't made a big fuss yet, and things still remain civil. Let's see if it'll stay that way.
She said that you can have the documentation, just not right now.
Just how you allowed her to talk, I'm asking for the same respect.
All right, let's go outside and talk.
I'm asking for the same respect. Why is that an issue? That I'm asking for the same respect that you just gave to this woman, but you're not giving it to me.
Okay, what's going on?
The problem is, I was sitting down, okay, waiting to get the documentation. Before I got the documentation, which was asking for the things that were done here today. They told me, oh, you don't have to pay, you can just leave, it doesn't matter. They told me I didn't have to pay, I could just leave. When I told them I had the money to pay for today, and what happened today.
You heard what she said, right? You can get it later.
But why is it an issue for me to get it?
Okay, you can hang up the phone. He's not part of this right now.
Okay, so I can come back later and pick them up?
I told her I would mail them to her address because
They
of
don't
the-
have an address on
and I asked her to write it down.
All right,
and
hang up
she
the phone.
wouldn't.
This person's not a part of it. Okay, you're gonna have to leave the property now. And if you come back here and cause more issues, we're gonna have a bigger issue. Okay? They do not have the documents ready for you right now, and that's the end of it.
The officers explained the situation one more time, and the suspect said she'd wait in the parking lot. But just as the officers were ready to leave, they noticed the woman going back into the dentist office.
Okay. We came back.
I'm just waiting for the
Okay.
paper that they said that they were just about to bring out.
Yeah, and then you left, so we thought you left.
No, I left to go for a walk so I can calm down. I didn't leave,
Okay.
but you told me to come back in here when everything was done. So that's what I was doing.
I just told you to wait outside, then you.
That's what I was doing outside. I was
Okay.
waiting. I
All
went
right. Can
for a
you
walk.
just sit down and we'll get your documents here in a minute.
I'll go for another walk again and wait.
Okay. No, don't go for a walk. Just stay here. I don't need you to walk around everywhere. I need to find where you're at so we can just give you the documents. I'm sure it'll be
I
just
can
another
come
minute.
back when the documents are done and I can go for a walk until then. I don't understand why it's a problem for me to just step outside and go for a walk and
Okay.
wait.
Can you just step outside and just wait there? Because once they get the documents, we can just hand it to you. I can't be here all day while you're going on
You
a
don't
walk.
have to be here all day. I can come back in a few minutes when the paperwork is done. I don't understand why that's a problem.
The problem here is that someone's acting like a spoiled brat. When the officers tell her to leave, she stays. And when they want her to stay, she wants to leave. This goes on for several minutes until the employees officially ask for her to be trespassed.
Why can't I just come back after I finish what I had to finish there and then I can finish my and then I can come and pick up the documentation and I can call
Just
you
wait
when
a
I'm done
second.
there.
Is it ready?
2 more minutes, he's finishing his notebook. That's why I said it would be better if she came back.
Right,
And
well,
I prefer her
now-
not to come back ever.
Okay. So she can be trespassed.
Yes.
Okay,
And then,
so you hear this, okay? If you leave the property and come back, you'll be arrested.
I
If you
just want
leave
my-
right now, you cannot come back,
I
okay?
just want my paperwork.
Okay, wait 2 minutes and you'll have your paperwork, okay? Do you understand? If you return this property, you will be arrested.
I don't mind that. I don't care about that.
Okay, so
that's
you-
fine. I just want my documentation so I can take it to my new doctor so
Okay.
that they can do what they need to do since they don't want me here.
Moody. So, like I said, you're just gonna have to wait here because if you leave and come back, you're getting arrested.
I can't get my paperwork and documentation even if I leave and come back?
I'm telling you.
Not able to come back anymore.
I have to wait.
You
a
have
few
to be
minutes for
here
what?
and
Let me write down my information or whatever.
Hey, ma'am, sit down.
I'm not a dog. I'm not sitting down like I'm a dog.
Now things are starting to heat up. As entitled Karens often do, they turn a minor issue into a gigantic problem for themselves. Instead of just remaining calm and waiting for 2 measly minutes, this woman's about to escalate things to the point of no return.
I'm not a dog.
Stay right there. You're not moving anywhere. You're waiting for your documents. Unless you want to leave, you're gonna be trespassed and you'll be arrested if you return.
I want my paperwork.
Come sit down. You're not blocking the
I'm not
doorway.
a dog.
We need back up here in case I have to go hands on with you. Come sit down right
For
now.
what?
Come sit down.
Hands on with me for what? All I asked was for my papers. I don't understand why this is an issue.
All right, she's trespassed. They're getting her documents right now.
I'm waiting.
She wants to be
They told me to
argumentative
wait.
with me. I told her
Mom.
to sit down. She wants to call her mom and stand in the doorway.
Mom, they're refusing
Go wait
to give me
outside.
my issue. They refuse to
All right,
give me my
let's go
paperwork.
outside.
No, I'm not
Let's go
doing
outside.
anything. They
You
told
go
me
to
to wait
jail.
2 minutes
Hey.
for my paperwork. I'm waiting for my paperwork. I'm opening the doors open, wide open.
outside
and go to
It's
jail.
an issue.
All right, that's
Why
it.
am
We're
I
done.
getting arrested?
We're done.
For what? Why am I being
Get up and go
held?
outside.
Okay, oh get
Get up
out!
and go outside.
I just wanted my paperwork. Why is that a problem?
Get up and go outside because you're not listening. Get
I'm
up and
not
go
listening
outside.
for what
This
I
is
just-
a business.
Okay, and that's fine, Mom.
Get up and get outside now.
Again, this situation could have been easily avoided. The female officer clearly failed to de-escalate the matter, but it's hard to stay calm dealing with such a difficult person. The more the suspect refused to respect authority, the more agitated the cop got. And of course, the inevitable happened.
Okay, if you do not get up right now, you're going to jail.
Just
All
go
right, you're
out.
done.
No, I'm going outside. I'm going outside.
No,
I'm outside.
I'm not playing games.
I'm outside. I'm not playing any games. I'm not playing any games. I'm outside. I'm outside. Mom! Mom, get off of me. What am I? I'm not resisting. Oh, I'm not resisting. No, I'm not. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Turn around.
Ow, you're hurting me.
Turn around.
I'm trying to stop. Get off of me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. Please. Get on me. Get on your step. No, you're hurting me. Please stop. Mom, I'm stop. I'm not resisting. Please. Stop. You're hurting me.
Turn around.
It's funny how most suspects scream they're not resisting while they're actively resisting. Even funnier is the fact that it took 3 cops to subdue this tiny woman.
This is one of my documents.
And you should have
Hey, stop resisting!
I was listening. I was listening.
You are not listening.
I can't breathe.
let the thing
Hey,
go.
let go!
Stop it.
I didn't do anything.
Really?
I need my ID and my wallet.
You're gonna get everything. Calm down.
No, I need my ID and my wallet. It's all over
You'll
there.
get everything. Calm down. You're gonna get teased in 1 second.
I didn't assault a police officer in my back. I need my backpack.
Put your feet in. Hey!
I need my backpack, please.
Hey!
I
Get
need
in the
my
car.
backpack, please.
Hey, you want to be tased?
Please.
It turned out there was a reason she was so worried about her backpack. When the officers searched it, they found some marijuana. They also found her ID and learned her name was Karina.
I've never in my life seen something that crazy, but I guess that's normal for you guys.
I only saw something that's crazy one other time, and it was me fighting another girl like that.
It's always the girls.
I'll tell you what, I will fight 3
Can I
guys
put this
his
out?
size
Is that okay?
before one girl.
Why am I going to jail?
Let's go. No more fighting. Let's go. Come on. You'll get out
Hey.
today if you don't fight.
You're gonna
Let's
get
go.
more charges if you
The
don't comply
faster
with
you
this.
get there, the faster you'll get out. As soon as you get out,
Yep.
get up. We're
You're-
gonna put them in the front, but
Yep,
you gotta
they're gonna
stand
be
up.
loose.
We're gonna take those off and put them in the front. All right? You're good. It is not tight. If I can get my finger in there, it's cool. Okay.
You didn't even try to put your finger through it.
Okay, here, watch your head.
Come on, get up in there, all right? Come on. Okay. Sit right up in the corner. All the way over.
Scoot in.
Okay.
Or whatever. Or, hey, you're gonna hit by the door.
She was initially charged with battery of a law enforcement officer, but she made a plea deal and pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct, resisting an officer, and trespassing. This Karen served 5 days in jail and also had to pay some fines. In February 2023, police were sent to a hotel where a female guest was refusing to leave after being evicted. As the officer entered the establishment, the suspect headed out to meet him and claimed that she was in fact the victim.
What's going on?
Hello. No, this lady has been racial like
We have had problems. Chaotic.
No, ma'am.
She just got threatening me, up on me, hit me.
No. I just said if I was about to be kicked, Haley Gary.
Oh, hey,
you know
okay.
me.
Yes, okay.
Nina, we've had problems, and we tried to resolve them. We gave her a
No.
chance.
This lady.
After she
That's bullshit.
Haley.
They took my money today and now want to kick me out. Give me my money back and I'll leave.
You still have a balance that you owe.
No, give me my money and I'll leave.
Haley, stop. You first off.
I'm gonna make it
Haley,
worth
I
this
swear to
goddamn
God.
while. I'm about to touch this.
No, you're not. Don't do something stupid.
Because she's racist as
You're
I'm not the only one that says that. I have her on recording.
If you just take a look at the body language here, you can easily deduce who the victim is and who the aggressor is as well. By the looks of it, the suspect, Haley, had been acting like this for a while, and now the hotel staff decided that enough was enough.
It's a private business. They can do whatever they want.
She said, "White I'm done with this. I'm done with you."
That's not racist.
White
Basically, they did.
No. Are you white?
Yes.
So how's that racist?
White.
How's that racist? Ain't calling you a cracker and all this other stuff. You're calling you white. Like literally calling you the color of your skin, Haley. Right?
I have a name and they know it.
Haley, they're gonna want you out of here, okay?
Okay, but the good thing is they took
Haley,
my money.
Can you listen to me, please?
They took my money.
Haley, can you please listen to me?
No, I don't owe nothing.
Haley, can you please listen?
I owe because of this.
Haley, can you please listen to me?
No, because this is bullshit.
If you don't want to listen to me, I'll just put you outside. You won't get any of your stuff. You can either let me explain it to you, or you can just walk outside and all your stuff gets left behind.
My dog.
There was nothing left for Haley to do but to try and play the victim. But no matter how much she tried, she just couldn't manage to push those fake tears out. She basically has one option left: pick her things up, walk out, and rethink her life choices.
Then why can't I get my money back?
Because you have to sue them for the money and sit a small claims court. That's how that works.
I swear to God.
So go up there and start getting your stuff. Because I'm gonna say, because if she's really been here for about a month solid, I can't like kick her out technically. But if she did check out, she came back in.
We want her out. out. We trying to get it done right. Like she ain't been here.
No, that's what I'm saying. She checked out, came back in.
Exactly.
There you go. That's all I need.
Yeah.
She's crying over a trash. You don't have to give her a trash bag for her clothes. You're an adult. Have a laundry basket.
When I tell you, she done cost us all kinds of money.
I know who she is.
It's a shame that you knew. That's a shame.
There's a catch here, though, because a guest who stays in a hotel for over 30 days legally becomes a tenant and therefore has far more rights than just transient guests. According to the employee, Haley left the hotel and came back 3 weeks ago, but that's not what Haley claims.
All the housekeepers will tell you. That's why I'm still here, because the housekeepers know.
Well, Haley, your issue is you checked out and checked back in. If you
I didn't check out and check back in. I didn't.
That's
I never left.
You told me you were leaving.
Because she's altering my thing.
Unfortunately, when you told me last time I was here you were checking out, and the paperwork shows you checked out, then I ain't much
Sir, I'm telling you.
So we're going up to your room.
Sir, I'm telling you, I got all the receipts. Please come here, quick.
No, I'm done with you. Go. Start walking now.
That's wrong as
Now, Haley, go.
You're a gypsy.
She's not getting the rest of her stuff. She's done.
I have a dog on my back and a emotional animal.
Stop acting a fool.
I'm not.
Get in the elevator.
Grab the yellow book bag. That's
Elevator. Let's go, Haley. Elevator.
The yellow book bag.
Haley, elevator.
You hurt me.
You didn't listen to what I told you.
You know, you're.
That's fine. You can believe that all you want.
Yeah, see, it's moving.
They put it behind right there for you. No, Haley, if you don't grab your bag and leave, Haley, grab the bag.
Haley kept pushing all the wrong buttons, and the hotel staff was getting tired of it. But then she went one step too far and started threatening people.
We're walking out the door.
I never want to talk to her.
We're walking out the door, and if y'all want her trespass, you gotta tell her in front of me.
I do want her trespass, because I feel that we gotta leave.
You hear that, Haley? She just trespassed.
I don't give a damn.
Haley, go.
I've known people that know you.
Haley, go.
CJ is gonna you up. Because that's wrong for her. What are you doing?
Stop. Haley, stop.
What are you doing?
Stop.
See?
Stop. I don't want to hurt your dog, so stop.
I didn't do anything.
I'm not trying to hurt your dog.
I was going out the door.
Stop.
I was going out the door.
We're past all this, Haley.
No, you're not.
Yes.
You're gonna break my arm.
Stop.
Stop.
I'm trying not to hurt your dog.
Stop.
Haley, I'm trying not to hurt your dog.
Stop. I ain't got no reason to be arrested, sir. Out.
I'm done with your
I have no reason.
Trying not to hurt your damn dog, so stop.
You have no reason to arrest. Thank you, Erica.
I'm trying not to hurt the dog, so you need to stop so we don't hurt the dog, Haley.
That last threat was the straw that broke the camel's back. This just goes to show you that you shouldn't go on blabbing out every single thing that pops in your mind. Hopefully, the dog in the bag gets out of this unscathed.
I'm trying not to hurt the dog.
Please. I didn't do anything that bad. I didn't do anything that bad. I didn't even talk to you. I didn't even talk to you.
Haley? You're going to jail.
For what?
Come here.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
She wants to threaten her and tell her
No.
So we're going to jail.
That's bullshit. Like,
Let's go.
look at the recording.
Come on.
My dog. Ow.
Haley, really? Walk.
Ow.
It doesn't matter. She's going to jail. I'm here.
Please.
Besides, you have a story.
Yes, sir.
By the time the officers got Haley out of the building, her supposed attorney showed up with some paperwork. So she pled with the cops to look at the papers, not realizing that the reason she was being arrested were the threats she made to the hotel staff.
Please, sir, I'm begging you. Please look at the receipts and stuff, please.
Get
I know you're irritated. I know you're irritated.
Get in the car, Haley.
I know you're irritated.
Come over here.
I know you're irritated. Please stop. Please stop. Listen to me. Listen now.
I was here earlier today, okay? They said, I've been dealing with this all day, okay? They tell her she's going to get kicked out. So then I come here, okay, you can stay, okay? So they give me these, all these bills. Here it is. Up until today, even. Double charging her.
That's a civil issue. If you're really an attorney, like she said, then you know it's a civil issue.
But
that has nothing to do with us.
Are you a lawyer?
For trespassing. She got kicked out. And when no, stop.
She was sick.
Stop.
She could
Stop talking.
You stop. I'm tired.
No.
I'm tired of this bull.
Wow, that's not a reaction you'd expect from an attorney at all. Was he tired of dealing with the hotel or tired of dealing with his client? Eventually, he calmed down, and the officer tried to explain everything that happened.
Every opportunity, more opportunities than I should have, to be civil with her. So before you want to start yelling at us and telling us we're not doing our job, how about you sit there and wait for us to talk to you so you know exactly what's going on, because you didn't see the real pain in the ass we just had to deal with.
Oh, I know her a year. I know.
So you know exactly what we just dealt with. So you know she probably did something stupid if I'm dragging her out. So that's where she is. She dug this. So then why are you yelling at us out there?
Because I came here.
But none of that matters. That is a civil issue. That is all civil. You sue them in the court system over this. I can't do anything about this.
What I'm saying is, I come here today, they said, okay, you can stay. So
But they're a private business. They can do all that crap.
As long as she's paid $1,000 to be treated like this one day.
Well,
instead,
to be honest with you, I come here all the time for Haley. You should see how she treats them, even when they're being nice. I'm not saying that they're completely innocent, but she's just as guilty when it comes to treating people wrong.
Do you think $1,000 is worth going through this hassle every single day? The officer continued, saying that every day they get calls from guests complaining about Haley. Judging by the attorney's silence, it's more than likely he knew what the officer was talking about. In the end, the suspect was charged only with trespassing, so the officers did cut her some slack after all.
They're trying to take off. She just beat the heck out of two people. She beat her up.
Okay. Hey, man.
Stop her from beating the crap out of her. And then she beat up.
A lot of interesting stuff happens in Florida, and the 19th of January, 2024 was no different. An officer was dispatched to the scene of a supposed battery incident, but little did he know that he was about to be on the receiving end.
Lincoln Nora Victor, Lincoln 90, LNV L90.
I got it. Look, I'll put it here. All right. Hey, look, I got it. Look, let me get her. Can I get her? Stop. Here. I got you. Here. Take these off. Here. Look, I got it. Here. Presley, I got it. Here. Let me hold her. Here. Harley. Here. Harley. I was trying to prevent all this. I understand. I know you're trying to arrest me. I wasn't trying to. I was trying to detain you. I was just trying to this from happening. I knew if you did that. God. Here.
You'll be alright. You're good.
Wow, that assault came out of nowhere. Just think of it. If the guy joined in with her instead of defending the cop, this could have been much more serious. Luckily, he did the right thing, and by that time, another unit was on the way.
Alright, we're gonna get her up. She battered me. She punched me.
You are going down, I promise you.
Stand up.
Wyatt, stop! Wyatt, get off of me! I promise you after.
In the back. Have a seat.
Wyatt, get off of me! I'll hit by you, mother. I will kill you! Get off of me! Oh, get off of you, mother.
We often see deranged Karens, but they don't always display such insane levels of physical aggression. Shortly after she was placed in the vehicle, a senior officer arrived on scene and started interviewing witnesses to find out who was involved in the incident.
Blonde girl over there, and then the gentleman trying to find her phone. She threw her phone out there. That one threw her phone out of the car.
And there's a man on the dock over there that's working. He works over there. She beat the crap out of him when he tried to prevent her from beating that girl anymore. She pummeled him, kicked him in his nuts, headbutted him.
Stabbed me.
So you guys weren't involved in this fight?
No, trying to stop.
I got called out by a
customer in the
customer.
middle of traffic. She was just pummeling her to death. She was driving the other girl over there. This is her vehicle. I pulled it over here to get away from her.
Is the Range Rover her vehicle?
She was trying to get out of there. The girl was hanging on her, beating her while she was on the driver's wheel. Multiple people have tried to stop her from coming.
Was the door open when she was doing that?
The door was open. She was just swinging on her.
The door opened, something flew out, so I was right behind
She
her.
threw a phone. She threw the other girl's phone.
Something flew out, and then hands were being thrown. I don't know that both parties are just hurt. Okay.
It's one thing when a cop gets assaulted. They're trained, of course, to handle themselves. But when an innocent civilian gets pummeled like that, it can be a truly traumatic experience. Then one of the witnesses said that the victim and attacker were in fact friends, and that there was probably some alcohol involved.
And this girl is obviously your friend or something?
She was. I don't know what happened. We were at Leroy's and she had drank too much. And so I called her brother, who is in that truck.
Okay.
And I said, Harley is intoxicated.
And you don't need medical attention?
No.
All right, let's
No.
keep walking.
No.
Actually, that's a bunch of mud right there. What's she so upset about?
Dude, I have no idea. Like, all of a sudden, she just switched. She sat there. It beat the shit. I was like,
Oh, she's going to jail.
no, I get it, but like, dude, what the
Meanwhile, over in the squad car, the suspect was screaming like a distressed banshee.
No! Let me out! Help! 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 Let me out! Let me out! Get me out of here! How the are you gonna let me stay here? How the I would never let you you! Drag your shame! Drag your mug! You! I'll beat the out of you! How the is my family gonna turn on me?
You'd think that all that fighting, wrestling, and screaming would be pretty tiring. However, Haley here seems to have energy in spades, and that means that the officer behind the wheel had a very interesting ride.
Get these off my wrists! Get them off my wrists! Please! I hate you! I hate you! I will never talk to any of them again. They're not my family anymore. I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you! You fat little bitch! I will drag you from here to Hong Kong! Who the you? I drag Charlotte County! I don't care, you fat little
If this is the result of alcohol, I'd say there was lots of it. After some time passed, the woman did manage to relax and continued bad-mouthing her family. Then she suddenly realized she was hungry.
I will get the fattest steak after this, and my boyfriend will take me out to a $500 dinner, and you can arrest me for all you want, and my dad will literally bail my out. I should pee on your squad car, you. I am literally the prettiest girl in Charlotte County, and like, no, I don't deserve this. My bra is hanging out, like, this is disgusting. This is sickening. I don't deserve this I deserve top quality You know what my house looks like? I have a nice house, and I am literally going to sue the out of you when I get out of here.
If you ever find yourself handcuffed in the back of a cop car and on the way to jail, spitting all over the place and threatening to kill people is the exact opposite of what you should be doing, especially if you, quote, just want to go home.
I want to go home. No, you're a bald little I don't want to talk to you.
Bald. I got more hair than anybody out here.
Not more hair than me. I'm the number one. I run all this shit in Charlotte County. All these businesses, and that's my business. I'm a hairstylist. Nobody, and I'm just literally ruining my name by letting you guys.
If you have all that stuff going for you, you have good connections with the community.
I will beat the out of all of you after this. You think anyone cares about me going to jail? Nobody gives a I will run that down to the ground. Let me go the home.
I don't care that you're here.
No, you bald. You put me in a jail cell with my hands tied behind my back. This car could set on fire right now, and I would die. My bra is falling off of me. I have no dignity right now. I want to go home.
It imagine having this woman as your hairdresser. Now that would be an unpleasant experience. She's obviously drunk, but it's scary to think that people this unhinged and aggressive are allowed to walk around freely.
You think it's funny? You fat mother. Ah! I want to go home. I live in a $500,000 square foot house. You think I want to sit in the back of this cop car? You! Oh! I want to go home. How the do I make $700,000 in 1 year doing hair and I'm sitting in the back of a cop car? Like, be for real.
Well, it sounds like you broke a couple laws.
I'll headbutt you right now, mother. Let me the out. I will buy whoever has to get me out of here. I want to go home. Oh my God. Yeah, your daughter's probably ugly. Drag me the out of here. Beat the out of me because I will beat the out of you when I get out. Let me the out of this cage. I am not a animal. I paid $700,000 in taxes last year. Let me the out of this car. Oh my God. No, let me out.
I'm trying to get you out.
Oh my I'm gonna freak the out. How the do I pay $700,000 a year in taxes and you're gonna have me in here? Please, don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
No, you get out now. Get out.
Okay, don't
Get out.
hurt me, please.
Get out.
It was so satisfying to see her entire demeanor change as they put the spit hood on her head. It was like the entire universe just calmed down a notch or two. This woman's escapade cost her 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting with violence, corruption by threat against a public servant, 2 counts of battery, and disorderly intoxication. But what do you think? Do you think Haley learned her lesson? As you already know, law enforcement officers never know what awaits them at the scene of the crime. Sometimes it's a disorderly tenant, or it could be an aggressive hairstylist with a grudge. But on this particular occasion, it was a woman with a strange accent wearing nothing but a towel.
I'm like, because this woman, okay. Okay. Sir? Okay, come on. Okay, so we're gonna explain it to you. So she's gonna come home, okay? I am moving months ago. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, hold on. Возьми, я хочу эта женщина говорит, что я действительно класс свой адрес. Я хочу возьмить.
This ordeal started with a 911 call reporting domestic violence. Upon arrival, a lady greeted the officers and obviously struggled to communicate the problem due to her English skills being a little challenged.
Just have a seat, just relax. What are you looking for?
Okay.
Yeah, just have a seat.
Okay, I would like to sit. I would like to sit too. I can move.
I would like you to sit.
I can change
No,
my.
because they're over there right now.
Okay, I would like to change my.
You're not going over there.
Clothes.
Where are you going?
Okay.
Stop.
Here's my clothes because I'm.
Sit down. We're almost done. Just sit down.
Is this?
Yes, I'm serious. Sit down. You've been in a towel for an hour. 5 minutes isn't going to hurt you. Sit down.
I would like to go to my.
We need 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Okay. But I can move
After we
my
leave. 2 minutes.
Okay. I would like take.
Wait a second, did she just flash that cop? Well, that was weird. But I guess here at the Hidden Files, we've definitely seen weirder stuff. Once the officers had talked to everyone in the house, it looked like they were getting ready to leave. However, the woman who called them didn't take it so well.
Just go. We're done. We're done.
Is this girl?
We're done.
For me?
Yes.
Go back to your room. We're leaving. Get a copy of the police report. We're leaving.
No. This is girl for me.
I don't care.
Aggressive.
Get a copy of the police report.
I would like to take last and first name. Was this woman who lives my neighbor?
Get the police report.
I would like. If ya call for me, Vadim Shifrin my lower. No.
The officers obviously wanted to get out of there as quickly as possible, but this woman clearly wasn't satisfied with their service. She followed the officers and kept getting in their faces.
All the information is on the report.
Ma'am, go back inside. Stop approaching us. Go back inside.
I would like to.
Get out of my face. Go back inside.
No, touch me.
Get out of my face. Go back inside.
No, touch me. No, touch me. No, touch me. No, touch me. Okay.
Stop pointing that head at me. Get inside.
No, touch me.
Go inside. Ma'am, you're under arrest. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
No, touch me. No, touch me. You touch me.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest.
Hold her towel. Hold her towel.
No, touch me.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back now. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind. Let go of your towel and open it. Put your hands behind your back.
The fact that she was in a towel was probably the factor that made the officers go easy on her. But the truth here was that this woman had struck an officer, and that meant she was going to jail regardless of what she did or said next. The officers did decide to let her put on some clothes first.
I understand, but you're going to the hospital. Yes. Okay, well, you're under arrest anyway for hitting a police officer. You need to put your clothes on. Put your clothes on. Put your clothes on. Okay.
You're under arrest.
You're under arrest. Sir, you need to back away.
I got this one. Hey, one of take this one. Take this one that I'm holding.
If anyone wanted to use sound to torture someone, this would be their weapon of choice. I hope those cops had some earplugs ready, because this woman's screaming is completely insufferable, and it just went on and on and on.
What are we doing?
In the previous clip, we heard Harley, the unhinged hairstylist, screaming her lungs out, but this one was far worse. At some moments, it actually sounded like she was possessed by a demon, spewing out blasphemy from Satan's Bible.
Do you want me to go with her?
No,
If anyone knows what she was saying, please let me know in the comments section. It pretty much sounded like she was throwing curses at the officers. Who knows? Maybe even a hex. Later identified as Tatiana, the suspect was charged with resisting arrest and battery upon a peace officer. Out of all the possible locations where crime might happen, you wouldn't expect the town hall to be one of them. Yet on June 5th, 2024 in Northport, Florida, that's exactly where police had to intervene. And if you're wondering about the reason, well, let's just say that this woman deserved a spot in this episode.
What's going on is your internal affairs department has, okay.
You know that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm not hiring for that.
Yeah, oh, so you're gonna ask them and then just, you heard yelling, so, yeah, no speaking person doing the yelling.
I'll be here for a second. Okay.
Appreciate you. You keep doing great things for this department, all right? How y'all doing today?
Good, there you.
Good.
They sure got you screwed up outside, don't they?
The cops were called because a female was being disorderly and causing problems in the lobby of the town hall. They immediately zeroed in on the supposed suspect, and although she was being quiet at the moment, the cops knew what they had to do.
Stand up. Stand up. Please stand up. Stand up. Gosh, nicely. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God, no, this is not okay. This is not okay. Please, somebody do something about this. This is not okay.
Don't.
Crosby, please.
Stop.
This is not okay.
Stop.
This is not okay.
Stop.
This is not okay. 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 Please, 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 please. I am under arrest for no reason.
Stop.
I am under arrest for no reason. This is not okay.
This woman thought she was above the law and that she could say and do whatever she wanted without any consequence whatsoever. And when she realized she was being arrested, she just couldn't believe it was happening.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this.
Don't kick.
This
You're
is
gonna
not
catch a
okay.
charge.
What are you arresting me? I have every right to sit in this lobby and fill out a citizen complaint affidavit quietly, which is what I was doing. Oh my God! Oh my God! You are hurting me! You are no! Why should I react? You are violating my rights! You are absolutely violating my rights! I cannot
We're at a point with just poor choices right now.
This right here is a common thing for most Karens. They'd rather blame the cops for their poor choices than blame themselves. For these people, they're never the perpetrators and always the victims. And usually things end up with a lot of yelling, screaming, and kicking. Let's see what this one does.
We have a female.
Why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested?
Put your feet down.
Why am I being arrested? What was I doing? Why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? We established that I am allowed to sit there quietly and fill out a form. We established that. Why are you arresting me? What right do you have to arrest me? You are hurting me.
You are resisting. If you stop resisting...
That is not true. You have no right to be arresting me. I was sitting in a lobby filling out a form quietly. I am not doing anything to provoke anyone. I am not resisting arrest. Why are you doing this to me?
All right, ma'am, you got anything on you?
No, I don't have anything on me. What law was I breaking when I was sitting there? Answer me what law I was breaking.
At this point, she could have tried calming down and talking to the officers politely. Her incessant yelling serves no purpose except to feed her ego and her delusion that she's somehow the victim.
Answer me what law I was breaking. I need some shoes because my feet are burning, which is the reason I was doing this.
Quick.
So that's not kicking anyone. That's because my feet are hot. So there you go. If you have it on body cam, you're arresting me illegally. I have every right to sit in that lobby and fill in a form. You don't have a right to tell me to leave, officer, supervisor. You don't have a right to tell me to leave.
This woman, like many Karens, obviously believed she was smarter than the cops and that she had better knowledge of the law. As such, She continued schooling them on the ride to jail, and even after they got there. I wouldn't be surprised if she later tried schooling the judge as well.
Supervisor picked up and carried outside when he carried my purse outside.
Let me check. That's all I see. Calm down. Take a breather. Calm down.
That is evidence that I have with me today. It is my only copy of that evidence. So if you guys lost that, you are responsible for having taken my possessions out of my possessions, moved it, and then left it behind.
Okay. I hear you loud and clear.
You're acknowledging that I have possessions that were left behind that officers took from me while I was still in the office.
I'm acknowledging that you're making a complaint that there was stuff there left behind.
There was
Go have a seat on the bench.
full of also the affidavits I was trying to file
Okay,
today.
have a seat.
As things turned out, the suspect's name wasn't Karen, it was Sharon. But judging by what we witnessed, both names are applicable. Sharon was charged with battery on an officer and resisting with violence. Remember that young woman who wouldn't leave her dentist office? Well, a similar thing happened in August 2022 when a woman missed her appointment. When the doctor refused to see her, she started lashing out, and the deputies were called to intervene.
You guys call?
Yes, that's supposed to be that call.
Okay, what's going on?
Because this young lady right here will not leave the building, and she's been harassing the patients that was in here and says that she's going to sit in the lobby until she sees the doctor, and the doctor has stated he cannot see her.
I have appointment
Doesn't
with
matter.
the doctor.
This is a business.
Okay, I would like to talk to the doctor.
I can't. They don't have to. You don't have to see the doctor. I don't know if you're misunderstanding. Like the doctor has told his staff that.
No.
You missed your appointment. The
No, I'm
doctor.
not missing nothing.
I cannot explain it to you any other way. You have to leave. If you refuse to leave, then the law kicks in.
Sometimes officers have trouble expressing themselves, but this one did it perfectly, don't you think? It was a brilliant way to ask the suspect to leave willingly, with a subtle hint of what might happen if she refused. However, judging by the way her arms are crossed, it doesn't look like she got the message.
I want to see your ID.
Okay.
Give me your
You need to walk outside.
No.
You need to walk outside. This is all being recorded on body cam. I've asked you for 10 minutes to walk outside. Please walk outside. You're not allowed to be here, okay? Thank you. This is all being recorded. You violated the law 3 times. At this point, you have 3 different charges. You've resisted arrest by not listening to my commands. You have trespassed. How far would you like to take this?
Because I going to the doctor.
I told you to leave.
No give me go to doctor.
It's a business.
It's not business. It's a look.
It is a private company. Cleveland Clinic, Indian River Hospital is a private business.
We really don't know where this woman's from, but she's obviously confused. She somehow thinks that a hospital or clinic cannot be a private business. She thinks the cops are wrong and starts writing down their names. But the big question now is if the clinic wants her trespassed.
Do you want her back here anymore?
We will have to speak to the doctor
Okay.
to see if he is saying yes or no.
Okay.
Do you have an ID card with you?
What kind of trespass are trespassing? It's a Cleveland clinic.
They have a right. They have a right to deny you service. They have a right to ask you to leave. They've asked you to leave. You refuse. Now we are telling you you have to leave.
I told her to leave twice and she
Now it
refused.
becomes. Listen to me. Listen to me.
She's not doing it.
Listen to me. Now it becomes criminal. If you refuse to give me your ID, you're gonna go to jail. It's not a threat. It's just that's what's gonna happen. So you can give me your ID. We can do the paperwork. You can walk away and leave, never come back. Or I'm gonna put you in handcuffs. We're gonna go to jail.
Let me guess.
And you're gonna get
to give us her information.
That's correct.
You might say this was a case of being lost in translation. Maybe she really didn't understand what was happening. So even though the officers had the right to arrest her then and there, they tried to resolve this peacefully by explaining everything in a calm manner.
One more second, ma'am. I'm going to do this as nice as possible because I don't want to see you ruin your day. I don't know if you're familiar with the law, and I think you're confused about doctor being a doctor. This is a business no different than Publix and the Chinese restaurant and the pizza place. They choose who they see. You made an appointment. They agreed to
No.
see. Finish.
No.
You don't let me finish.
They must took it any
Don't let me finish.
You're not choosing who they
No,
see
that's
in
not
the
true.
hospital.
Absolutely not true. This is not a hospital. This is a business. This is a off-site medical care. If you go to the emergency room, they have to see you. This is not the emergency room, so let me finish. This is a business. They've asked you to leave. The minute you did not leave the lobby on their request, you broke the law of trespassing. Then the ugly guy in the suit shows up that has the law to tell you to leave. I told you to leave. You refused. I had to put my hand on your shoulder, which was recorded, and escort you gently out of the building. That act is called resisting arrest. You were given a lawful order to leave. You refused. Now, you have 2 violations of the law. The third coming is he is telling you to produce your identification, which is a lawful command, and we have a right to do that. I do not want you to get in trouble.
These officers explain things again and again, but it's just not getting through to the woman. Well, at least she gave her ID so they could finish the paperwork. But now I'm wondering if this will be the end of it.
I must talk to manager. It's a rules.
You're missing, you're not. It's a private business. You're missing the point.
No.
You are.
Give me doctor now.
But I can't do that here. This is
No, why am I supposed to see different doctor? I won't see this one. It's my doctor. I see him for 2 years.
I don't know that he wants to see you anymore.
Okay, go ask him. Call.
That's what they're doing. They're asking him if he wants to see you.
First of all, doctor cannot refuse it.
She's not allowed back.
She's not allowed back.
So they don't want to ever. You're not allowed to ever come back here again.
Come back here, you go to jail, okay?
And that doctor made that decision.
Doctor make decision.
Yes.
So that's something you'll have to take up with the Cleveland Clinic.
If you're supposed to be doing on a paper, you just say me on a voice.
No, we're gonna fill out a piece of paper for
The
you.
doctor's gonna sign it.
This woman's either too ignorant or too entitled to understand that she's wrong. So naturally, she then started blaming the cops for it, because in her mind, they were corrupt.
Why? Do you can control what doctor I going? You call to me and make me leave out of doctor office?
They have a right to do that.
Who?
The business. You're looking at this.
Doctor never know what I'm here.
He did. He signed the paper. He doesn't want you here. The doctor.
Show me paper. What you do there? You hypnotizing heavy. I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
It's what you're doing. And I actually called the federal yesterday. Today, I be called to him again. He be called to me. He give you all your names for put to jail all corruption of police in their
Just for
recorded. You know it.
Okay. We're corrupt.
You going to the doctor office and pushing me out.
I didn't push you out.
Sometimes they make me think what is criminal in around doctor. I won't know her name.
The woman is slowly but surely crossing a line here. She just can't get it through that thick skull of hers that the doctor has the right to trespass her. Now let's see how she reacts to the actual trespass warning signed by the good doctor.
Hi, this is a trespass warning stating you're hereby notified that you're no longer authorized, licensed, or invited to enter or remain at this premises. You may be arrested or refused to leave or return to the area at the time. Basically, long story short, the easiest way is that you cannot come back to this property. If you do, you go to jail. That's the easiest way to
So what you sign it? Where?
sign it right here. Dr. David Hurst, that's the office phone number. He even gave me his business card.
You actually have to leave, so
You have to
need to leave.
You don't leave.
I have to leave.
Yes.
You don't leave, you're going to jail.
Yes.
This is like your last and final warning.
Okay.
Okay? Have a better day.
So what do you think she does next? Does she let things go and just go to another doctor? Or does she continue making an issue out of this and get herself locked up in jail for being a dumb Karen?
Seconds from going to jail.
I have one name
need to leave.
this woman and I sue her for this what she doing to me now. It's a my right. You cannot give me go inside, but you must go inside.
No, I do not have to do that. No, I don't have to do that. No, I don't.
No, it's my right.
That's not important right now. I'm gonna wait for him to show up.
Go into the woman.
We are not going inside to get her name. It's not your right.
Okay, you go. Yeah, it's my right.
No, it's not.
I know my right.
No, you don't. You don't know the law.
Okay, how about I go 911 and say what you doing?
We are 911, so there you go. Call 911 for that. You'll be abusing 911. You'll go to jail.
I be abusing 911
Correct.
to go to jail.
Our time on this earth is precious, and the worst thing is losing that precious time dealing with people who are just too entitled to recognize how ignorant they are. The cops here are obviously starting to lose their tempers, and who could blame them?
I not sign it. I not sign it, you paper. You actually physically not give me God
Touch
of
me, you're going to jail. This has gone far enough. Let's take her. That's it. Yep.
Okay, I sue you.
Okay.
Nope.
That's it. Going to 15.
Going to jail.
You're going to jail.
You have been given every right to not go to jail.
Don't resist me. Let go of it.
That's worse than that.
Really?
You're charging me. You're charging me.
I know.
What we didn't want to do.
Under
Okay?
arrest.
You're under arrest now. You go to jail.
Give my bag.
Stop moving.
Be still.
Just as you might have expected, Olga took it a step too far and wound up in handcuffs. She was charged with trespassing and resisting arrest without violence. If she'd only listened and gone home, she could have been sipping a nice cup of tea and enjoying herself watching the hidden files. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for sticking with me till the very end, and we'll see you next time.